Well, he made a promise and he indeed kept it, for once. 6ix9ine has been making a lot of noise as of late because he was making his quote grand return to music. But a lot of people were wondering if it was going to be a real thing or just another flash in the pan, as is standard for the man calling himself Tekashi. But indeed, a new song has dropped by him known as Guinea, and not surprisingly, it has a lot of disses for one of his foes, Lil Durk, as well as the late King Von. What does it all amount to though? We'll break it down for you. But before we do that, go ahead and do us a favor by leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Do you want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video. That's it. Oh, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways. Winner will be announced at the last day of each month. Thanks for watching and good luck. The announcement. Before we get into the song itself, it should be noted that 6ix9ine gave plenty of notice in terms of him getting back into the music fold. And by that we mean he made a lot of loud and annoying posts on social media, because what else is he supposed to do? Actually build himself up into a respectable person or singer? One that organically builds up a fan base who are willing to listen to his tracks? That would require effort, and 6ix9ine has proven time and time again that he has no interest in effort, but is more than willing to spam social media to make his presence felt. I hope everybody enjoyed their 15 minutes, he captioned the post. The demon is back April 15th. I'm the beast they couldn't contain. The industry's most hated animal. April 15th, the King of New York is coming back. I'm going home. Let's break down the stupidity in this message. The first thing for us is that he misspelled there in the context of that sentence. Clearly grammar takes effort as well. Second of all, the demon. Really? Giving yourself a new nickname? Because that doesn't make you look stupid at all. Here's another thing for you. I'm the beast they couldn't contain. Actually, the rap genre and most sane people have done a really great job of keeping you contained as a whole. That's why you kind of vanished for 2 years, because people did everything they could to not support you. And it worked. And you also went to jail for almost 2 years because of your crimes. So we're pretty sure you've been contained in the past before. Just saying. But of course, naturally, that's not how he saw it. When I left and took a break, I didn't say a word to no one. I didn't need to explain nothing. I just did it. I woke up and now I want to take over again. Now get out of my way, the King of New York is back, he proclaimed. We're breaking this one down too because it's just dumb. His flex here is that he went away and didn't tell anyone because he could, and that's it, that's all. That's not really a flex, that's a statement. And while it may be true that you didn't need to explain why you went away, it's also a point of fact that we didn't care that you went away. You were gone and not polluting the airwaves with your controversy, and it was good. Also, when have you ever taken over anything? It certainly wasn't rap because you had one #1 song, your last album bombed in Tattletales, and yet you think that you took over. And then just before his new song came out, he decided to go and do some flexing by counting out money and showing himself with expensive cars and watches and such. The real King of New York, I'm back. Ask them post their house, they cars, they bank account. You don't live like this. I own everything, you guys lease. I took off rap 2 years. I could do that, y'all can't. The real King of New York. Tomorrow, Guinea music video, 3 p.m. Eastern. As we'll reveal a little later, that video was very much a fake flex. Not that 6ix9ine will admit that to people online. So yeah, he was building up his new music track and video a lot and wanted people to know about his return, but let's ask the honest question here. What was in the music video and track that was worthy of getting talked about at all? Number 5, Guinea. Typically, 6ix9ine's videos and songs do a few things. They poke fun at his enemies, of which he has a lot of them. Have various scantily clad women, which ironically was one of the first reasons he was in jail when he was starting out, and overall doesn't have a lot of flow and substance. For Guinea though, things were even more basic than usual, and even had a line that matched up with previous tracks as he went after an old enemy in Lil Durk. Your man got shot, you made a diss track, go get a gun and get some get back. Your man got shot, he not coming back, go get a gun and get some get back. 6ix9ine raps at the midway point of the song. This is a reference to many things, not the least of which was the tragic passing of King Von in late 2020, the year that kept on giving. He was killed via gang violence through another rapper's crew in Quando Rondo. Lil Durk and King Von were tight, and so Durk has gone on to defend Von against those that would diss him in death, which included both Rondo and 6ix9ine. In fact, 6ix9ine has gone after Durk's whole Chicago crew via the O Block, and back in 2020, before Von's death, tried to pay tribute to Durk's cousin. Came to pay my respect to add Lil Durk's cousin Newski, who was killed by gun violence. We need to change as a community. Hashtag RIP Newski. If you can't tell, 6ix9ine doesn't care about stopping violence. He's someone who's tried to incite it over the years. Just ask Meek Mill right before 6ix9ine did his video for Zaza. Getting back to the track for a second, another thing you might be wondering about is the name of the track itself, Guinea. Well, this is where the true nature of things really reveals itself, because that just so happens to be an energy drink. And right after the song came out, apparently Guinea announced 6 new flavors were coming soon in collaboration with 6ix9ine. And thus the truth is revealed. He's not doing this song to announce his comeback as he's been boasting and bragging. He did this song to get a payday in the most immediate way, which in all ways that matter are lame. Other lyrics. Some of you might be out there going, well, surely some of the other lyrics have some meaningful content in them, right? Not really. And we don't just say that because of our feelings for 6ix9ine, because if he actually took effort to do a good song, we'd praise him for it. But no, Guinea is as lowbrow bare bones as you can get. A lot of profanity, a lot of really basic disses, and a lot of praising himself, and then some nonsensical stuff. Again, this was a song that he made in collaboration for an energy drink, and to be fair, he did have a line that referenced energy, so yay. It was never going to be the most comprehensive song out there, but maybe, just maybe, we expected more than this. Cash grab. The desperation that is apparent within 6ix9ine right now is honestly very evident, not the least of which is because not too long ago in a court case, he had to make a very humbling admission about himself. And no, it was not him saying I'm an idiot and a troll and I feel bad for all I've done. We wish he said that, but he didn't. Rather, it was about his financial situation. Right now I'm struggling to make ends meet, 6ix9ine claimed in the court docs. I do not know if I will ever command the kind of advances I was paid before my arrest and my career stalled. I did receive large advances under the recording artist and merchandising agreements prior to my arrest. However, I do not receive any royalties under those agreements either, since my royalty accounts remain unrecouped. See, even by his own admission, his career stalled, and that is why he took 2 years off outside of that one track in 2021, because he was going nowhere. But how could he be poor given all he did post-prison, you might ask? The answer is that the deal that he got right out of prison gave him a lot of advances, but he never completed everything he was supposed to do for that contract deal, and as a result of that, he couldn't keep getting money. Plus, he was spending a ton of money in order to pay for security he needed to ward off the threats against his life due to his betrayal of his former crew in the 9 Trey Bloods. And that's still not all his issues, because he's been sued twice for 2 different things. More issues. No matter how 6ix9ine likes to define himself or his music, the fact remains that his life has been full of issues with the law. He's gone and done all sorts of things, from using underage dancers to slapping fans to attacking cops, and that's not even talking about all his time in the 9 Trey Bloods. And now, even though he's out of prison and out of that life, he's getting sued for various offenses. One actually came from his 9 Trey days, as he's being told to pay a family that he and his crew robbed a few years back, hence why he had to admit his financial status, which puts that fake from before in a new light, wouldn't you say? And even more recently, he's being sued for a concert deal with a music app that he got paid for, but didn't deliver on in any way. The price of this violation, $2 million. He'll try and worm his way out of both because that's what he does, but it's catching up with him and he knows it. That's why he's desperate to try and make music work again. His return. His very transparent goals aside, the things about 6ix9ine and his return is that anyone in music will tell you that it's not just about making a song and putting it out there for people to listen to. It's about making sure that the music is as best as it can be so that people will want to listen to it and then spread the word about it. That's how it becomes a hit. But for 6ix9ine, a lot of his tracks don't become hits, not even close. The only #1 track he had was because of Nicki Minaj collaborating with him. Same with his only #2 track that he also did with Nicki. And while it did reach the top, it literally dropped like a stone a week later, showing just how bad it actually was. And when you talk about Minaj, no other song of his ever got close to the top of the charts, even when he got out of prison and had his notoriety at an all-time high. It didn't last. For 6ix9ine to truly return, he needs to make more than one good track, which if we're being honest, we don't have faith in that, or him making even one good track for that matter. And there you go everyone, a look at what 6ix9ine did in Guinea and whether the song is actually going to have any weight upon it being heard by people. Are you going to listen to this song in full now, or are you just going to ignore it and hope that 6ix9ine goes away, kind of like how he did the last 2 years? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.